Hi guys, welcome to another video. As we can see, DXY is still pumping and we don't have that 110th percent that I've been discussing about for the past several days now. And today is the first Friday for Ramadan. What a beautiful day. I hope and wish and pray that everybody gets all the blessings of this Friday. And I hope you enjoy this day as well. It's the best Friday for all of us. So now we get into our charts and see we can't be quite certain right now because market is still doing what we didn't want the market to do. So we just have to be very cautious here, very careful here. Now get into USDT, making a very nice cup and handle. Obviously we didn't want this cup and handle, we didn't want this W breakout that we just saw yesterday. Now we are seeing that it's turning into a very good cup and handle. We wouldn't want this to break. We would ideally want it to go back to 3.69%, break that line, get down there so we can be very confident that USDT's dominance is now going down. Overall, if we look at the dominance for other coins, looks alright. ETH has been performing really well, so we can see that ETH's dominance has been pumping as well. ETH also made a massive cup and handle, did have that breakout, wasn't an exact rocket kind of breakout, but it still do it for us right now. That's all we can say. It wasn't as perfect as we would want, but it's okay. Now we get into other coins as well and see what we can expect. In BTC has just been pretty sideways, have a small 4-hour trend going on as well, but we would ideally want the things to get more bullish for us, look more and more bullish here. That would be a very good sign for us overall in the market. We did have long and short trades. We decided to have short entries from here. I hope you have booked profits on your trades right now because we are having a small kind of an uptrend. So hopefully that uptrend doesn't take out all the profits that you had built. In case if you still want to short into positions, wait for us to break this resistance line of 42,516. Then ideally you could consider yourself opening some kind of short positions. For now, it's not viable because we can clearly see we are in a 4-hour uptrend. Overall, if you look at BTC's price structure, looks okay. We can even consider this as a very healthy correction. As we can see, we've been just going on an uptrend. We would ideally want to have some kind of correction coming in, like a dip like that. We are having a similar situation like that here. But overall things do look okay until or unless we break these levels. I did discuss on the weekly time frames. We did have a bullish engulfing candle. We straight went into the resistance at 47, 45, did even wick above 47 to $48,000. So overall, we have to just consolidate now, make these areas our new support range that we failed to hold in previous times. If we do hold these levels, it would be a very good sign for us. Probably a big move to $50,000 would be confirmed. But right now we have to be cautious. Probably if you are rushing, then you can just wait and DCA into small entries here. We get into ETH. ETH also looks very similar in price structure. We have been zoomed out so we can see these were the areas we were constantly getting rejected from. We did wick above it once, but overall we were getting constantly rejected. We were in strong downtrend here. We break out of trend. Now we are in an uptrend. So we can consider we're in a similar correction zone like we were here. The best thing right now for Ethereum is that we are away from the weekly downtrend. So we were testing the downtrend so many times, but now finally we are very far away from it. So ideally we want to stay far from it. Overall, if we look into ETH's uptrend also looks very good on the 4-hourly after that pullback. We are still making a massive bear flag. We are making that on BTC as well. So ideally we want to come back into the key zones so we can invalidate that. We are also having a small W right now. So anything is possible because it's weekend as well. We know weekend doesn't have that big volume that we usually like to have. Now we get into Solana. Solana has been performing really well. Solana also has that massive bear flag, but kind of we have invalidated right now, but we are facing resistance from the weekly downtrend line that we did break above. So that is a healthy sign. Now we are also turning this resistance at $115 into a very healthy support. So overall it looks very good. Ideally if we have a clear breakout from this region, we can enter some kind of trades, but overall we just have to just wait for that clear breakout to be coming because volume is certainly lacking right now. We would ideally want to have some kind of big volume. Atom looks okay. AVAX pumped yesterday because AVAX have a very big news coming from Terra chain. Terra money is going to be buying some AVAX as well. We're going to discuss that in the news section. So overall that looks pretty good as well. We were having a massive bear flag here. Overall we still have to come back into the support to invalidate the bear flag. So looks okay, looks all right. Even if you want to see it in the cipher right now, Cypher is asking us to come back into support level and stay there. Hopefully we do that. Volume is certainly lacking here as well because it's weekend, and usually on the weekends we know that the volume kind of fades away from the market. FTM is also performing really okay right now. It's coming back into support levels, did break trend very strongly, also making some kind of bear flag. Mainly all the coins right now are making some kind of bear flag, so we just have to be very cautious considering all of that. Now we get into Luna. Luna is also looking very good. We have this previous upside from here. Now we are turning that into some kind of support. Overall, we are also forming some kind of a head and shoulders pattern right now. We did have a double top, then we got rejected and we came down. Our new all-time high is about at $119, so we are quite far away from it. So if you do want to get into some kind of trade, if big volume comes in, market ciphers and MACD have very solid convergence because momentum is clearly down right now in both of them. Also in RSI, so you can enter into trades. I'm very sure it's going to be very beneficial for you. Overall, the trade setup does look good in Luna right now compared to some other coins. If we look into other coins like Doge, Koti has been performing really well because it just got listed on Binance. So it's just having that big volume coming in from the big whales on Binance. Overall, market has just been pretty sideways. Just the only coin that I saw had a very clear breakout was Nair. Nair looks very good. It's going to be hitting its resistance, and Nair its all-time high of $20 looks okay. It's coming back and trend as well, so looks okay. It's going to take some time to consolidate here. Hopefully we can expect some kind of move coming down here, or at least where the cipher is going to be telling us to come back. So these would be the ranges that it could easily come back. Ideally need to turn this into a very good healthy support before having a further upside coming into this coin as well. Overall, like we can see in the charts, market is pretty sideways, pretty consolidative, not much action going on in major coins. Even if we look into ETFs are in a pullback. Small caps dominance is okay just for Hex, and Dogecoin is right now pumping, otherwise not much action there. Stocks have been pretty sideways as well. Commodities are having an upside downside regularly because of the war fund, because of China, Russia, USA, NATO. So there's a lot of action going on in that aspect as well. Overall, market does look all right. Market can have a potentially a big breakout coming in the next 24 hours, but we just have to wait for that big moment to be coming in. Now we get into the bubbles. Bubble looks amazing. They look beautiful. Mainly look very green today, which is a very healthy sign for us. We discuss AVAX as well and Nair here, and Kava is pumping, Zcash is pumping. So overall, other coins are pumping right now. They are looking very good. Now we also look into a greed and fear index and the big data. We can see that we are at 37. Yesterday we were at 34. So we've had upside and we've had that pump that we wanted, some kind of a relief rally, some kind of relief bounce. We've already had that in the market right now. We look into long and short ratios, global data, 54%, quite even Stevens here. Maybe you can consider a bit more long positions, it's about 54%. And even if you want to see long and short ratio, block trades 50%. So this is also quite even Stevens. If you want to look into 1 hour, it's pretty long right now, about 60% and 40% short. So that could be something to look out for. And overall, we look into market as well. Market sentiments in popular coins right now is very neutral. We have just a coin that says sell. We have SHIB on the buy. So overall, pretty much not much action going on here either. Now, if we get into the man of the moments and look into our startups, because there are many options coming now in startups. First, we get into newly listed. So newly listed, we're going to be having a lot of coins in which we have Polypad, we have Zimix token, we have ESG, we have Somsing Exchange. So there's a lot of big coins going to be coming very soon. Ideally, you have to get into them because obviously, if you want that 1000%, 2000%, and even at times we got 5000%, you have to aim into these coins because that's how it goes about. And I'm going to put my link in the description below. Just click on that link, earn free airdrops, earn rewards, and I'm sure you're going to love that, while you can participate in newly listed and also startup. Now we get into startup. We have plenty of coins coming right now in progress. Right now we have Hillstone Finance. Hillstone Finance stands for Korean private equity company Hillstone Partners. So if you want to get into this, very good coin. Then we have EdgeSwap. EdgeSwap is an Ethereum based layer 2 trading protocol that adopts the ZK rollups technology, another interesting project if you want to get into it. Then we have DrunkRobot display to earn game built on top of the Binance Smart Chain. You know, all the games right now are built on Binance Smart Chain, and they do really well because BSC system is very strong. And mainly these are the other coins that we also saw on new listed were going to be coming very soon, from 3 days, 2 days, 2 days to 23 hours. So about 24 hours to go on Polypad. Polypad is here with a simple mission to break down the barriers accessing novel early stage blocks. So this is going to be an interesting project as well. I did study about it, so it is going to be very, very good. If you want to get into Polypad, you surely should get in Polypad. It's going to be bringing some massive gains into these markets as well. Now we get into the big news that I was discussing with you guys earlier. Thrilled to reveal the blossoming collaboration between Avalanche, AVAX, and Terra will also be further solidified with the 100 million treasury swap between TFL and Avalanche Foundation of Luna AVAX to strategically align ecosystem incentive. Terra expands stablecoin reserves beyond Bitcoin with AVAX. So basically, they're going to be buying about 100 million AVAX token, which is a huge sign. This is the first time I'm seeing a layer 1 buying another layer 1, and just to back itself. Not just, they don't just want to have a $3 billion Bitcoin, they also want to have 100 million in backup stablecoins as AVAX. So that is a very, very beautiful sign. That's the reason we always say that Duocon and Terra Money, Terra USDT, Terra Luna is a very, very smart project, and it is one of the best protocols right now around the world. The next news we have for us is China is buying Russia's energy with its own currency, making the first commodities paid in yuan since sanctions hit. That is a big news. I'm sure that's going to be making some headlines very, very soon in the next 24 hours to come. Then the last news we have for us today is Shanghai reports over 20,000 COVID cases for April 7, most since the pandemic began. I think it's time to start wearing masks and be very, very cautious, especially when you're in public, because you never know, because we've also been hearing in the news that this same COVID variant has already reached the UK and other European countries, because obviously Shanghai is a very, very important cosmopolitan city, metropolitan city. So I'm sure people from there are going to be traveling, or things have been exported from there. So there could be a lot of signs of concern for us there. So just have to monitor the markets, be very, very careful. Weekend is always, without volatility, without volume. If that volume and volatility does come, that is going to be an amazing sign. And I think on this Saturday will be the last day for Bitcoin Conference 2022 as well. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's what keeps you motivated. And I hope you like today's content. Bye bye. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.